ACT.
IONO Tommy.
Oh, Captain.
We are back.
Woo-hoo.
We got the NFL Week 1, Tommy. Week 1. Oh, boy.
You gotta love this time of the year, Captain. Everyone's got a chance.
I got goosebumps,
Your fantasy
Tommy.
team, your regular team, all teams have a chance going into Week 1.
My birthday's coming up in October, and I want to tell you, you got NFL, you got baseball, you got basketball, you got football. What more do you want, Tommy?
Hey, we're here to talk about NFL Week 1. Thanks for joining us, guys, on Action Bets. For everybody that's been here before, you know who you are. We appreciate every one of you. Make sure you throw it down in the comments who you guys like this week. If you're new to the channel, guys, thanks for joining us. I'm here with my man, the Captain. I'm Tommy D. Pretty hot last year. We're going to hope to keep it flowing into the new season.
Right around 65% for the year, Tommy.
Not too bad.
It was not too bad for us.
Let's keep it banging and rolling. Let's talk about a couple things first before we get into it, Captain. Week 1, everyone wants to jump in with those, pocketfuls of cash ready to go. I say you slow roll first couple weeks. Let's see how they go.
Hold on a second. Let's not get too excited. A couple of things you got to look at when you're looking at football. All right? And this is what I'm going to say. One-on-one, I'm going to talk to you right now. Okay? I've been at the game for a while. Okay? I was an apprentice loser for a while. Now I'm somewhat of a savant winner because you know what? I invest, I don't gamble. What I mean by investing is flat bets. 80% of your bankroll should be flat bets. The other 20%, if you feel lucky, do 2, no more than a 3-team parlay. After 3 teams, you start losing money. 3-to-1, it pays 6-to-1 on a 3-teamer. It pays 10-to-1 on a 4-teamer. You're giving your guy extra money. Also, never bet a parlay card because you're getting 6-2-1 on a parlay off the board and 6-4-1 off the card. You're losing 1 unit off the card. So they're actually giving you 5-to-1 on a parlay card. And that's not going to cut it, Tommy.
Hey, so odds, guys. So Captain's telling you, pay attention to the odds. Parlay, you're saying a 3-team or 2-team?
3-team maximum. I prefer a 2-team parlay, or better yet, do a round robin, which is multiple 2-team parlays. And I feel if you lose one, you still can get all your money back.
Yeah, but when you're talking about your bankroll, how much of the bankroll are you putting on parlays, Captain?
20% of the bankroll goes on parlays, 80% goes on flat bets. That's single bets, and that's all you play. We give you 3 a week. Between me and Tommy, 65% last year. That makes you a winner this year. Hopefully, we can do the same thing for you. You know, you have to remember, this is investing, not gambling. Just because the game's on TV doesn't mean you have to bet it, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain, I love that play. Or, your favorite team. I know you might feel a lot of hype about your team coming into the season, but don't play with your heart, guys. That's
play with your wallet.
Too.
That's right, Tommy. That's a good play.
Smart play here. So NFL Week 1, Captain. Any other tips you want to throw out there before we get into our 3 games each?
Well, I just want to say to you out there, don't press. If you're having a bad week, roll it up and take it on the lip and go on to the next week. Last thing you want to do is make that call to put more money in the account when you're going on a downward spiral. So pull up when you can. If you make a good score, go out and have a nice dinner with your girlfriend or better half. Have a nice time. But I want to tell you, if you're having a bad week, pull up and don't chase.
Yeah, great point, Captain. Never want to try to catch up there. Sometimes that is almost an impossible task on certain days. So nice advice there, Captain. Week 1, we got a lot of NFL to talk about the whole season here, Captain. But like I said, the most exciting time of the year. Everyone's excited. Their team has a chance. Fantasy football, everybody's still got a chance too. So
but you're hold on a second. You're without Kelsey this week.
Without Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp's
big
out.
Guys missing. Yeah.
Sorry, you know what?
Taylor.
Both those guys I had last year, by the way.
Well,
and they're still not right. So, needless to say, let's go on.
Yeah,
Tommy, who's your first pick of the week?
Yeah, Week 1 NFL, guys. Carolina, Atlanta. This is going to be it. I like this game. I'm a 10 a.m. start here on the West Coast. Atlanta held its opponents under 22 yards and 22 points in flat 6 games last year. Only went over 39 points in 1 game combined in the last 6 games last year.
Oh.
Soft schedule, but I like Robinson and Algier to run and control the clock there. And then, Carolina, Bryce Young, #1 overall pick, makes his debut. A couple wide receivers, Thielen, Clark, and Marshall banged up. That does not help his cause. But I think Atlanta keeps this game in the under. Under 39.5 is going to be my first pick here, Captain. I think Atlanta's defense is pretty decent.
I know you were. Well, before we shot the show, you were kind of on the edge of taking Atlanta minus 3.5 and the under.
Yeah, I like both of them, to be honest with you, Captain. But I decided to go with the 39.5. I think that Young's first game, I think he's going to be a very talented quarterback. Carolina's got some rebuilding going on there, I believe. But I like what Atlanta did towards the end of the year. Their defense is a little under the radar, so I think that they get it done. Atlanta.
I like it. I like Atlanta.
39.5.
I like Atlanta this year, and I like that running back, Beju. I think that guy's going to be okay this year for that team. And as long as they keep it on the ground and keep that clock running, it's going to go under.
Yeah, it's going to be a great big game there. That's a 10 a.m. game on the West Coast, Captain. First pick. Who's your first pick, Captain?
Well, first pick, I want to tell you, I love this team. Now I double love this team because one of my very favorite sharps, Bob Hutton, gave me a call, told me, you know what, this is the reason I like this team. And you know what? I go, Bob, I want to tell you something. That's the reason I like this team. And we're talking about the Washington Redskins. And they're playing, Arizona's coming into Washington. They opened up at 4.5. It's up to 7 now. By the time this game goes off, it's going to be up to 8. Because you know what? Washington's going to steamroll over this Arizona team who is so dysfunctional right now, I cannot even describe. I got this. Bob lives in Arizona. He concurred with the information I got, and I want to tell you, this is my top pick of the week. Thank you, Bob Hutton. 5 stars on this one. We're going to go a dime out of the gate on this, minus the 7. We're going to take it down to 6.5, 11 to win 10, 12 to win 10 on this one, Tommy. Going a dime play, out the gate, Washington, minus 6.5. Laying the half point.
I like it, Captain. I have it as one of my picks. I'm not going to give it out as an official pick, but I agree with you. You're looking at Joshua Dobbs coming in. He's only been with the team since August 24th. He's getting the start. Doesn't know the playbook. He's only started in 2 NFL career games. He's going into Washington, which has got a nice defense, anchored by Chase Young, who's questionable. But Kareem Curl had a beautiful season last year and got a young, talented backfield. New coach in Arizona, too, so they're rebuilding. I think Washington's got the momentum in the upward, so I like it, Captain.
I like this. It's going to be a solid play. Get your week off started on a good team. Flat bet, guys. Dime flat bet on Washington. Tommy, who's your second pick?
Next game I'm going to take a look at, Captain, is the Bucs versus the Vikings here. I'm looking at the over here, over 45 points here. The Vikings only lost 4 games last year. I really like their offense. Explosive weapons. Jefferson, best wide receiver in the game. They got Madsen, Hawkinson, a tight end. And then you got Tampa Bay Baker Mayfield coming in, trying to recreate himself. And he's got a pretty good wide receiver core himself. He's got Evans and Godwin. They're the wide receiver duo. And then the Vikings allowed 265 pass yards a game. Second most in the NFL last year. So I like the over here. 45. I think it's pretty nice there.
Yeah, you go over in that game.
Baker Mayfield shows up and has a pretty good game for his first game in Tampa. And why not go against a Minnesota defense? They didn't do much to improve, so I'm going the over 45.
And Minnesota played good at home last year when it wasn't a primetime game.
Yep. Oh, I think they only had maybe one loss, I think, at home to Dallas. I believe.
I like that.
Yeah, so I'm on the Vikings here.
Okay, my second pick is going to be LA Rams going into Seattle, giving a nickel. I'm taking Seattle. Give the nickel. Give the 5. Cooper Kupp's out. He ain't playing. I mean, you're taking a major chunk and looks. Now that defense can really hone in on that backfield. Not much of a running game coming out of LA. I really like what Seattle's done. They've improved themselves this year, whereas the Rams, I really don't see a lot of improvement. I really like this game. Give me Seattle minus 5. Go get your money, Tommy. Go get your money. Who's your pick?
Yeah, my last and final pick, Captain. I'm going to be going to the 49ers versus the Steelers here. Minus 2.5 is the line. The over-under 41. I'm looking at under 41, guys. I like both defenses here, really strong. Steelers really came on at the end of the year after only winning 2 of their first 8 games. They came back and won 7 out of their last 9, and then much of it came to their defense. They held all their opponents to 17 points in their last 7 games. San Francisco's defense is going into the season considered to be the #1 defense in the league. So I like the under here, under 41. I'm going to stick with it. I believe it's going to be a defensive battle. I think the Steelers are a little bit better than what people think. I'm going to give them a little bit more notch. I think Pickens, the second year, looking good. 49ers are a solid team, but I'm going under 41 here, Captain.
I like that. I like that play under 41. I made a risky bet. Sam the man, he went south for me, and I made a risky bet. I took San Francisco on the money line on a parlay. Now, I like that. I didn't like to give the 2.5, but the money line, I think they're going to win the game, but I don't know how big the score is going to be. Do you understand?
No, I agree, Captain. I mean, I think the 49ers might win this game. I think it's going to be a battle of the defenses, really. I think it's going to come down to whatever defense plays better. And, of course, the quarterback play is going to be very crucial on both sides of the ball here. But I'm excited to watch this game. I think that's one of the better games of the week. But under 41 is my play, Captain. Who's your last and final pick?
Last and final pick, Miami's coming out to LA Chargers in SoFi. So what I'm looking at in that game, I'm looking at it as a shootout right here. You got both offenses are healthy, both quarterbacks are healthy, and that tells me that that's going to be an over game. It may go over 50 by halftime. So get on this and get on this early and often. Over 50.5, it's going to go up. I know that. So get down on it now. I like the over. Miami, LA, San Diego Chargers. Again with the San Diego Chargers.
Forget about it.
I'm telling you. LA Chargers, over 50.5. Just saw it went up to 51. We'll take it at 51. God bless. Just go get your money, Tommy. That's all I can. Go get it. It's right there waiting for you.
Both of those offenses pretty explosive. I mean, they're talking about Tua with Waddle and Hill, probably the best combo in the league for wide receivers. And then the Chargers' young quarterback like Herbert. I mean, that's going to be an explosive game. I like the call here, Captain. So hopefully the Finns can pull it out for Gabe and the rest of the Dolphin fans.
Do you remember last year I had a future bet on Philly? Nice bet I had on Philly. Who do you like this year to win it all, Tom?
Captain, you put me on the spot here.
I'm putting you on your spot.
And I didn't even really think about it here. So I guess if I had to take a shot here in the dark, man, Captain, why don't you go first and give me a second to think about it?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm looking at a team right now that improved themselves with a new offensive coordinator. With a locked up a quarterback for a long time, got some wide receivers, got some good defensive guys. I'm looking at the Baltimore Ravens from the AFC. And from the NFC, knocking on that door one more time with Philly. So I see Philly and Baltimore in the finals, in the Super Bowl for this year. So go get your money.
All right, Captain, I guess I'll say, NFC, I'll go with the 49ers there. I think their defense, I think they get on track here. I think they got a lot of weapons.
Brock Purdy, year 2.
When they could stay healthy here, I think that'd be my team in the NFC.
Okay.
I think the AFC is wide open. I actually think that the Chiefs do have a chance to repeat, but I think it might be Joe Burrow's year if they could stay healthy. I think the Bengals might do it. I mean,
he's got to get healthy before he stays healthy.
Yeah, get healthy and stay healthy, but also another explosive wide receiver core there. And I think that if they could do it, I love Joe Burrow, so I'll go with the Bengals and I'll go with the 49ers.
Okay, bet, my friend. God bless you.
So, hey, that's week 1.
That's what we got.
Throw down in the comments, guys, who you like. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, ring the bell, share us with friends, guys. Come on, do it.
Hey, we're not too bad, and it's for free. What more do you want?
That's true.
ACT. Like the farmer told the tater, plant you now and dig you later. See you next time on Action Bets on the Hip Horse.